Bob turned 65 and picked the Medicare plan with the $0 premium. It felt like the obvious choice. Why pay more? 3 years later, he got sick, needed a specialist out of state, and decided to switch to the other kind of plan. That's when he learned the hard part. He could be turned down. The plan he wanted could say no because of his health. This is the one Medicare decision that's the hardest to take back. And today, we'll make sure you walk into it with your eyes open. So here it is in plain English. When you start Medicare, you choose between two roads. We'll walk through both, what each means for your wallet, your doctors, and your freedom to change your mind later. No sales pitch, no right answer for everyone. Just the honest trade-offs and the one window you can't afford to miss. Here are the two roads. Road 1. Original Medicare. Your Part A and Part B from the government, plus a private Medigap policy, also called a Medicare Supplement, that pays your share of the costs. On that road, you also add a separate drug plan. Road 2. Medicare Advantage. A single private plan that takes over your Part A and Part B, usually folds in your drug coverage and adds extras. One important rule before we go further. You can have one road or the other, never both at the same time. Let's walk Road 1, Original Medicare plus a Medigap Supplement. The big draw here is freedom. You can see any doctor or hospital in the country that accepts Medicare. No networks, no service areas, and generally no referrals to see a specialist. And your costs are calm and predictable. Remember that open-ended 20% Original Medicare leaves you with? The Medigap policy is what fills that hole, so a big hospital bill doesn't become a financial emergency. The trade is the monthly cost. A Medigap policy has its own premium on top of your Part B, and you pay separately for a drug plan. You're paying more each month to buy certainty and choice. Now Road 2, Medicare Advantage. The headline is the price. Many plans charge a $0 or very low monthly premium, bundle your drug coverage right in, and pile on extras Original Medicare never touches: dental, vision, hearing, sometimes a little money back. And unlike Original Medicare, every Advantage plan has a yearly cap on what you can pay out of pocket. In 2026, by law, no more than $92.50 in-network, and most plans set it lower. On paper, that's a lot of value for a little money. The trade is control. You're now inside the plan's network of doctors. You may need referrals, and the plan can require prior approval before it agrees to pay for something. And the plan can change every single year. The network, the drug list, the costs. So far, it might sound like a simple budget choice. Pay more for freedom, or pay less and accept some rules. But here's the part almost nobody explains until it's too late. And it's the whole reason Bob got stuck. When you first turn 65 and sign up for Part B, a clock starts. For 6 months, and really only those 6 months, you have a guaranteed right to buy any Medigap policy you want. During that window, the insurance company cannot turn you down, cannot ask about your health, and cannot charge you more because of a condition you already have. It's the one time the door is held wide open for everyone. After those 6 months close, that protection is mostly gone. Outside of a few special situations, an insurance company can put you through a health review, and they can charge you more, or simply say no. Do you see the trap now? Medicare Advantage is easy to walk into. Low premium, lots of perks. But if you start there and later decide you want the freedom of Original Medicare plus a Medigap policy, you may have to pass that health review to get in. And if you've gotten sick in the meantime, which is exactly when you'd want to switch, that's exactly when you might be turned away. The door into Advantage swings easily. The door back into Medigap may not. That's what happened to Bob. He took the zero premium Advantage plan at 65 because it cost nothing up front. By 68, he had a serious diagnosis. His specialist was out of network, and he was fighting prior approval denials. He tried to move to Original Medicare with a Medigap policy, and because his 6-month window was long gone, the insurer reviewed his health and declined him. The plan that looked free up front cost him the one thing he couldn't buy back: the choice itself. Now, to be fair, and this matters, Medicare Advantage is genuinely the right call for a lot of people. If you're relatively healthy, you love that low premium and the bundled dental and vision. Your doctors are already in the network, and that out-of-pocket cap gives you peace of mind. It can be the better deal for years. This isn't Advantage bad, Medigap good. Plenty of happy people are on each road. The point is simply this. It's a real fork, not a free trial. So choose it on purpose, not just by the sticker price. So here's the one thing to do, and it's about timing more than anything. Mark your 6-month Medigap window. It starts the month you're 65 and enrolled in Part B. Inside that window, every Medigap door is open with no health questions. So that's the moment to decide the fork deliberately. If you lean toward original Medicare and a supplement, that window is your golden ticket. Don't let it close by accident. And if you lean toward Advantage, that's a perfectly good choice too. Just make it knowing the road back may have a gate on it. And if you like a real person to look at your own situation, your doctors, your medications, your budget, for free, with no sales pitch and no commission, call your state health insurance assistance program. They're the SHIP counselors, and you can reach them through 1-800-MEDICARE. They work for you. So I'm curious. Drop it in the comments. Are you leaning toward the freedom of original Medicare and a supplement, or the low cost and extras of Medicare Advantage? There's no wrong answer, and I read every reply. If this helped the fork make sense, subscribe. Next, we're breaking down Medigap Plan G, the single most popular supplement in the country, so you know exactly what it covers before you buy. This is general information, not advice, and we're not affiliated with Medicare. Always check your own situation. I'm really glad you're here. I'll see you in the next one.